welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video because it's prompted by a real life conversation I had with a girlfriend. I met up with her for some coffee, and the first thing she said to me before she even said hello was, "What are you wearing?" And I told her, and she was like, "You need to make a video all about the fragrances that you like the best because whenever I see you, you smell so good." And I don't want to toot my own horn, but she's right. I do smell really, really good. I feel like I've cultivated a really good collection of fragrances that I love and go to, specifically in the fall and winter. And I'm going to share my secrets with you. You guys like this new setup? It's in my living room. I just figured like I wanted something a little bit more cozy. And sometimes, you just need to switch it up from the closet room. You guys see so much of that. By the time that the leaves are changing, I'm already wearing Maison Margiela Replica Autumn Vibes. This is one of my favorites. This is the second, what size bottle is this? This is a 100 milliliter size bottle, and this is my second go through. I wore this to death last year. All fall, all winter. I get so many compliments on this. I know that you guys can't smell it, but I'm gonna try and describe it as best as possible, as well as reading off of the website so I can tell you the exact notes. Oh, it just smells like a fall day. It's like the name couldn't be more perfect. The notes on the website say Autumn Vibes is woody and spicy with resinous and earthy inflections. What does resinous mean? Oh, resinous means something is full of or resembles resin, a sticky, secreted substance by plants, especially trees. Okay, like sap. That makes a lot of sense. The top notes are pink pepper and cardamom essence, with middle notes of carrot seed essence, nutmeg, olibalm, and the base notes are cedarwood, moss accord, and fir balsam absolute. It's a very, very unique and special fragrance. It, like I said, it feels like a fall day. In the most plain terms, if you can think of walking through a wood or a park or something with a lot of trees and wood, and there's leaves on the ground, that's what this smells like. It is the greatest transition from summer florals into fall. Highly recommend this one. I also have to note really quickly that on my table right now, I have the Autumn Vibes candle. Replica candles are the best. I have it under a candle warmer. I've had this for months and months and months, and it's still very full, not even halfway gone. The next Maison Margiela Replica favorite of mine is By the Fireplace. This one's like a limited edition that they gifted to me, so it's gold. It's usually in the same packaging as this one. Fragrance description on this says burning wood and chestnut. And again, I don't know what it is, but Replica has the most perfectly named fragrances known to man. They also have one called Bubble Bath. They have one called Jazz Club, and they all are named perfectly for what they smell like. On the website, it says that the scent type is warm and spicy. And I think that this one is one of their earlier fragrances. It was launched in 2015. It has top notes of pink pepper, orange flower, and clove oil, with middle notes of chestnut accord and cade oil. And the base notes are vanilla, Peru balsam, and cashmeron. This is definitely like a very sweet, spicy, and smoky fragrance. It's so delicious. Like, imagine yourself in a log cabin in the middle of nowhere. It's snowing and you have a warm fire and just like the coziest you've ever been. That's what this smells like. It is fabulous. Next favorite is Le Labo Lavande 31. This is a gorgeous unisex fragrance. I would say like all of the fragrances I'm going to show you are pretty unisex, but this one is specifically like one of my favorites and my husband. Now, lavande, I believe, is lavender in French. And I know you probably wouldn't pair lavender with smoky and woody and fall winter fragrances because lavender is a flower. But something about this is so warm and musky. Website, it reads, Truly Labo Form Lavande 31 knocks all preconceived notions of lavender on its head. Exactly what I said. Bergamot and neroli essential oils give it a fresh lift off to reveal a lavender of the greatest purity, where only the flower buds are distilled. Very interesting. Ambery, dirty, and musky, blended with notes of tonka to give this perfume a regressive classic style that is both clean and dirty, recognizable and truly unique. And that could not be more of the truth, because whenever I wear this, it is like, there's like something so specific in it that makes you like do a double sniff. It's very intriguing and very enticing. I get so many compliments when I wear this. It really is just like masculine and feminine at the same time. It is, whew, so good. This is another candle that is very, very good. This is an FYI for Le Labo, and I think for most fragrances, but I know this to be true for Le Labo because I've done it. You can bring in old bottles and have them refill them, and you can get a little percentage off. So, for example, I got this one refilled in Williamsburg on December 1st, 2023. Long time to have this fragrance, and a little goes a long way. I mean, look. So good. Next up is one of my absolute favorites, and to be honest, I wear this all year round. This is Prada Paradoxe Intense by Prada Beauty, and don't let the color fool you. This used to be pink, but I think if you leave it out and, you know, sunshine hits it, like I keep this on my windowsill, and that's not something you should not do, it turns a little yellow, but it still smells just the same. This is what it looked like in the beginning. Of all of the fragrances that I'm going to show you, this is the one that I get asked about the most. And this is the one that I was wearing today when I talked to my friend, and she was like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" And I was like, "Well, girlie, it's Prada Paradoxe Intense." It's so in your face in the best way, and I can't tell you how many people I've gifted this to because I just love it so much. It's one of my favorites. It's also one of my best friend's favorites. She wears it nonstop. Taylor, if you're seeing this, I may or may not have gotten you another bottle. Top notes of Prada Paradoxe are neroli, mandarin, bergamot, with middle notes of jasmine, orange blossom, and tuberose. And the base notes are patchouli, vanilla, and amber. Notice a very distinct few notes that are very present in all of these perfumes. That's going to be vanilla and amber. Both of those notes are some of my favorites, and I feel like they're very versatile. Can't recommend this one enough. Next up is from Merit Beauty. I love this one so much. It's sort of like a clean, no fragrance fragrance. This scent is called Retrospect. I just love this one so much, and I really, really love the bottle. I love the way that it fits in my thumb right here, how there's that little imprint. It's always important to have a fragrance that also looks good on your counter. Like, no one wants to look at something that is so ugly and use it every single day. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm more inclined to use a fragrance if it has a gorgeous bottle than if it doesn't. Top notes are bergamot, pear, amber, with middle notes of jasmine, rose, rosemary, violet, and bottom notes of vanilla, musk, and moss. See what I mean? There is a clear pattern of ingredients, and this one is super special, very unique, unlike all of my others, and I get compliments on this one too all the time. Last two, in my opinion, are the most affordable out of all of these and the most repurchased by me. Orabella's Salted Muse. Now, earlier this year, I was an ambassador for Orabella and their launch campaign, and I got to smell the fragrances before I got to accept the ambassadorship. And I was in from the start because this one specifically is like so right up my alley. Salted Muse is described as like a woody marine scent. And again, couldn't be described more perfectly. But just so you know, with all Orabella fragrances, you have to shake them to activate so they turn into this milky fragrance. It's meant to be more of like an essential oil fragrance rather than just a regular perfume. Ever smelled Santal 33? It sort of smells like that, except really salty. And it's super intriguing and really, really fun. And again, kudos to the Orabella team for this packaging. This literally looks like the stone from Dragon Tales. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so unique and so gorgeous, and I really, really enjoy it. You can get this at Ulta, and they're always running sales. Like right now, I just looked, and it was like $15 off. And lastly, on my fragrance tour for fall and winter, is Glossier You. This is one of the fragrances that is very similar to Merit Beauty, where it's supposed to be like a non-fragrance fragrance, and it will smell different from every person that wears it. And that's very similar to Le Labo Another 13, except in my experience, Another 13 doesn't smell like anything on me. Like, I went to the store when I was refilling this and tried it on and kind of like sat with it, and then I couldn't smell it. And it wasn't that I was nose blind, it was just simply I just don't think it worked on my skin. But this, however, is what I think Another 13 was trying to achieve, but it works on me. I also love the packaging where I have like a little thumb hole right here, very similar to the Merit Beauty with this thumb hole. This is the 50 milliliter size and it is $82 on the website. I also travel with this. I have like the travel version and I feel like it's just like the perfect travel perfume because it's not too strong and it goes kind of with every occasion. On the website, it says Glossier You is a soft, warm, and familiar skin scent enhancing fragrance with sparkling pink pepper opens into earthy iris, settling into a strong, slightly sweet base of amber, and ambrox that wears so close to the skin, it smells a little different on everyone. I honestly think that this is a magical product because it smells so good and it's unique to every single person. I think that's really, really fun. These are my fall and winter favorites. I highly recommend picking these up for yourself. If you're looking for a fragrance that is going to get you compliments, this is the lineup for you. And now that it's fall and winter time, you can definitely find so many Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday sales, and even regular like holiday time sales so that you guys can get the greatest offers on these. I will have them linked all below for you guys to shop and I hope you guys love them as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's a little different and although Smell-O-Vision is not available just yet, hopefully you guys can get the gist on how much I love all of these fragrances. I will see you next week in another video. Bye.